All right, so are you curious about what the whole world is watching on Netflix? Well, you've come to the right place because there are some surprises on this list.
Yeah, I think it's always fascinating to see what captures the global imagination, right? We're not just talking about, one country's favorites here.
Yeah,
This is really like a glimpse into stories that resonate across cultures.
exactly. And kicking things off at number one, we've got Outer Banks Season 4.
Okay.
Now, on the surface, you might think, okay, teenagers, treasure hunts, classic escapism.
Right.
But I think there's more to it than that, don't you?
Absolutely. Outer Banks taps into those universal themes of friendship rebellion,
Right.
that yearning for adventure that I think we all experience at some point in our lives. And let's not forget the stunning scenery,
Oh, yeah.
which probably doesn't hurt its global appeal.
It's like a visual escape as well as an emotional one. And speaking of hooking viewers worldwide,
Yeah.
Season 1 of Outer Banks is also on the list, all the way down at number 8.
Wow.
Clearly, this show has struck a chord.
It's impressive to see a show maintain that level of engagement across multiple seasons. It
Yeah.
shows what strong storytelling can do.
For sure. Now, for number 2, we shift gears from sunny beaches to the legal world, but with a twist.
Okay.
The Lincoln Lawyer, Season 3,
All right.
is all about a lawyer who works out of, you guessed it, his car.
I find that premise so intriguing. And, it challenges our preconceived notions of what a successful lawyer looks like. And there's something inherently cinematic about it, too.
Yeah.
The idea of this mobile law office navigating the streets of L.A.
It makes you wonder what kind of clients he attracts and how he manages those high-stakes courtroom scenes with his office being, well, a bit unconventional.
Right.
I'm definitely curious to check that one out.
Yeah.
And coming in at number 3, we have a pairing that might surprise you. Adam Brody and Kristen Bell in Nobody.
Oh, this one caught my eye as well.
Yeah.
A sex podcaster and a rabbi falling in love. It sounds like a recipe for both humor and some potentially insightful commentary on relationships and family dynamics, especially given their clashing backgrounds.
You hit the nail on the head. The article mentions the clash between their families' backgrounds, which makes me think we're in for some interesting cultural commentary as well.
Yeah.
It seems like a show that's not afraid to tackle some complex themes, all while keeping things entertaining.
It definitely piques my curiosity. It's a good reminder that sometimes the most unexpected combinations can lead to the most compelling stories.
So we've got adventure legal drama and a quirky rom-com leading the pack already. This list is proving to be pretty diverse. Ready to dive into the rest?
Absolutely. Let's see what other global trends we can uncover. Well, at number 4, we enter the realm of true crime with monsters. The Lyle and Eric Menendez story. It's captivating audiences, and it's not the only entry from this genre on the list. What do you think is behind our enduring fascination with true crime?
It's a great question. Why are we so drawn to these stories, even though they often deal with some pretty dark subject matter? Is it the mystery, the puzzle of trying to figure out what happened?
I think there's an element of that for sure.
Yeah.
We're trying to piece together the clues, understand the motivations behind the crimes. But some psychologists suggest it's also a way for us to confront our own fears and anxieties in a safe environment, almost like a controlled exposure therapy.
That's an interesting perspective. We get to explore the darker side of human nature from a distance, without actually being in danger.
Yeah.
And speaking of exploring human nature, but from a very different angle. At number 5, we've got Love is Blind, Season 7. Reality TV is clearly still going strong.
It certainly is. And Love is Blind offers this fascinating social experiment, finding love without ever seeing the other person, relying solely on emotional connection.
Yeah.
It really challenges our assumptions about what draws us to someone.
It makes you wonder how much of attraction is truly based on personality and shared values versus just physical appearance. And I think viewers are drawn to the drama of seeing how those relationships play out in the real world once the blindfolds come off.
Exactly. It taps into our curiosity about relationships and what makes them succeed or fail. And for number 6, we take a trip back in time, way back to the age of dinosaurs with Jurassic World. Chaos Theory Season 2. This one appeals to the kid in all of us, don't you think?
Absolutely. Who doesn't love dinosaurs? There's something so awe-inspiring about these creatures that roamed the Earth millions of years ago. And with the Jurassic World franchise, you get that perfect blend of science fiction and action-adventure.
It sparks our imagination and takes us back to a time of wonder and mystery. And then in number 7, we see the global influence of anime with Gundam. Requiem for Vengeance. It's not just a niche interest anymore. Anime is breaking into the mainstream.
I think the intricate storylines, the complex characters, and the stunning visuals are drawing in a wider audience, and it's great to see this diversity represented on the global stage.
It speaks to the power of animation to transcend cultural boundaries and connect with viewers on a global scale.
And at number 9, we delve into the mysteries of the past with Ancient Apocalypse, the America's Lost Civilizations, Unsolved Mysteries. It seems like we have an insatiable curiosity about what came before us.
There's a certain romanticism associated with exploring ancient cultures, unearthing secrets that have been buried for centuries. It makes us question what we know about history and the possibility that there's so much more yet to be discovered.
It's like we're all amateur archaeologists at heart, eager to piece together the fragments of the past and uncover those hidden truths. And rounding out the top 10, we have another true crime entry, I Am a Killer, Season 5, which seems to suggest that this fascination with the darker side of human nature is a truly global phenomenon.
That's right. 2 true crime entries in the global top 10 is definitely a noteworthy trend. And this particular show, with its focus on interviews with death row inmates, takes us right into the minds of those who have committed the most heinous acts.
It's a glimpse into a world that most of us will never experience. And I think that's part of what makes it so compelling. It forces us to confront some uncomfortable questions about justice, morality, and the nature of evil.
It's a challenging watch, but one that can offer valuable insights into the complexities of the human psyche. So as we can see, this global top 10 list is incredibly diverse, spanning genres from teen drama to true crime reality TV to anime. It seems like there's something here for everyone.
Yeah, it really is a fascinating snapshot of what's capturing the world's attention right now. And it makes you wonder, what does this say about our shared human experiences? Despite all our differences, are we drawn to similar themes, similar stories?
That's a question worth pondering. The popularity of escapist shows like Outer Banks, the enduring appeal of reality TV like Love is Blind, the global rise of anime, it suggests that maybe at our core we're all searching for similar things.
Yeah.
Connection, perhaps, a sense of belonging.
Maybe it's about exploring different facets of the human experience, from the thrill of adventure to the complexities of love and relationships.
Right.
And even our fascination with true crime, as unsettling as it can be, might speak to a universal desire to understand the darker impulses that exist within us all.
It's like we're drawn to these stories as a way of processing those darker aspects of human nature, but from a safe distance. And then
Yeah.
you have shows like Ancient Apocalypse, which tap into our shared curiosity about our origins or our place in the grand scheme of history.
It's that age-old quest to understand where we came from and what it all means. In a way, this global top 10 list is like a window into the collective consciousness of humanity.
It highlights our shared interests, our anxieties, our hopes, and it reminds us that even though we may come from different cultures, speak different languages, we're all connected by these fundamental human experiences.
So what does this all mean for you, dear listener? Well, maybe it inspires you to step outside your comfort zone and explore one of these globally popular shows. You might discover something new that resonates with you, something that speaks to that universal human experience we've been talking about.
Or perhaps this deep dive has sparked a new curiosity, a desire to delve deeper into a particular genre or topic.
Yeah.
The world of storytelling is vast and ever expanding, and there's always something new to discover.
Exactly. Whether it's the thrill of adventure, the complexities of love, or the mysteries of the past, there's a story out there waiting to capture your imagination. So go forth and explore, and who knows, maybe you'll find yourself connecting with viewers from all corners of the globe, sharing in the power of a truly captivating story. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.